What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button as well as smash the subscribe button. We greatly appreciate the support. As a reminder to all viewers and subscribers, this is not financial advice. This is for informational purposes only. Now, one of the recurring questions I've seen in the comment section over the past couple of months is, how do I liquidate a credit card? Meaning, how do I get cash, physical cash from a credit card? Because there's a lot of times where you actually can't use a credit card, or maybe you don't want to use a credit card to conduct some type of transaction. You prefer to use cash. So in today's video, we're going to go over several methods on how you could turn credit into cash. So the first method we're going to go over is the Cash App credit card liquidation method, right? And so pretty much with this method, you can use two different Cash App accounts, right? So one Cash App account that actually belongs to you. And so this is where you would be linking your credit card, right? So Cash App allows you to send money with a couple different ways, right? So you could either load money onto your Cash App account and send money that way, so money that's coming from your bank account, or you can link a debit card. And another method that they allow you to do is use a credit card, so you could actually send money using a credit card. And so pretty much how this works, you're going to need two accounts, right? One that belongs to you, and then one that belongs to hopefully someone that you trust, or someone's account that you could have some type of control over, right? So in this example, I just said, your mom's Cash App account, right? Someone who hopefully, you have enough trust in, or an account that you just control, right? This could be a family member, a very close friend, right? So you don't want to send the money and not be able to send it right back. So this is pretty self-explanatory, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to add a credit card to your Cash App account. All right, so pretty much when you're using your Cash App account, you're going to specify the amount that you want to send. And then usually you can just go down here and choose an account. Now, I'm using the desktop version, but on your actual phone, when you're using a Cash App account, you could actually add a credit card, right? So online, for whatever reason, it just shows link a debit card. But if you actually go to your app on your phone, you could actually link a credit card. All right, so after you link your credit card to your Cash App account, what you're going to do is you're going to send the funds to the other account. So this is going to be an account that you either control or someone very close to you. So what happens is, let's say you want to send $100, Cash App will basically charge your credit card, and then they'll send the money to the account that you specified. So what you can then do, once the money hits this account right here, you can just send it right back to your Cash App account, where you'll have your debit card hopefully linked, where you could just transfer the money to the debit card. So the next method we're going to go over is the Amex Send credit card liquidation method, right? So a couple prerequisites with this. You will need to have an American Express personal credit card or charge card. So you would send the money to what's called your Amex Send account. So for those who don't know what Amex Send is pretty much a partnership between American Express, Venmo, as well as PayPal. And so pretty much you're able to use your American Express credit card to send money to Venmo and PayPal users with no transaction fees. So pay other Venmo or PayPal users with the flexibility of Amex. There's no standard credit card fees, and you can send the money from the Amex app or directly from the Venmo or PayPal app. So pretty much what you would have to do, you'd have to fund your Amex Send account. So the Amex Send account is a separate account that you can establish once you enroll, right? So let's say, for example, you have an American Express Blue Cash preferred credit card or a gold card, right? What you would do is you would send the funds from your Amex credit card to your Amex Send account, right? And so once your Amex Send account has the funds available, you could then send to either a PayPal user or a Venmo user. And then pretty much what they can do is they can just send it to your PayPal or Venmo account. And the great thing about that is there's no transaction fees, right? So to piggyback off of that, the next method we're going to go over is the Venmo credit card liquidation method, right? So some of the prerequisites, you will need a Venmo credit card. The Venmo credit card, you can basically send funds using your Venmo credit card to other Venmo users without any transaction fees. So this is just all within Venmo, right? Basically how this works, you're going to use your Venmo account with your linked Venmo credit card. You're going to send it to your mom's Venmo, or again, someone you trust. From there, what you would have is, let's say the entrusted person that you're sending the money to, you would have them send it to their, or withdraw it to their bank account and then pull the cash out of their bank account. Now, the reason why you don't want to just send the money right back to your Venmo account is because all of this is within the Venmo ecosystem, right? Now, the difference between this method and the Cash App method is that, Cash App is actually charging the transaction fee. So they don't really care where the money goes after that point. Since this is all occurring within the Venmo ecosystem, from what it looks like, you're pulling the money, sending it to someone and sending it right back. That's why you would prefer to do it outside of the system, right? So the entrusted person you're sending the money to, have them withdraw to their bank account and then withdraw the money from their bank account and then give you the money physically. So that's probably the best way to go about it. Now, the last method we're going to talk about is the opening deposit credit card liquidation method, right? So there's a lot of financial institutions, particularly credit unions, where you're required to open up a shared savings account. And part of that process allows you, in some cases, to use a credit card instead of your checking account to fund the opening deposit. And so this is probably the most direct way of, liquidating a credit card. So you're just going to have a credit card and then you can enter in your credit card number and information, and then it'll fund your savings account with whatever amount you specify. And in most cases, from my experience, you're able to avoid the cash advance fees. Now, it's all going to depend on the actual credit card that you use. But from my experience, I've never had to deal with any cash advance fees when using a credit card as a, open and deposit. Now, one of the downsides with this method is that a lot of institutions will limit how much you could actually use with a credit card, right? So the highest I've seen is like $2,500. So it's not like if you have a $30,000 credit card limit, you're trying to get all the cash off of it. You're not going to be able to use this method in particular. I would say this would be with, smaller amounts, $500, $1,000 and so forth. Now, again, these are just a couple of ways that you're able to get cash from a credit card. And again, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go out and go do this. Now, if you are truly looking to get cash from credit, the best thing that you could do is just apply for a personal line of credit, right? It's going to be so much more direct. You could just transfer from a personal line of credit to your checking account and then utilize the money from your checking account. And some institutions may actually just give you an ATM card that's linked to your personal line of credit. Anyways, that's all for today's video. Let me know your comments and questions right down below. And until next time, take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.